If you have spent 20 or 30 years creating checklists, spreadsheets, training documents, or systems at work, you already know how to create a digital product. You just never called it a digital product. I spent 28 years in the mortgage industry, and let me just tell you, there was plenty of heavy lifting, paperwork, underwriting guidelines, deadlines, compliance, you named it, and we had all of that in there, and enough moving parts to make your head completely spin before your second cup of coffee in the morning. So when I started looking for ways to build an online business from home, I knew what I wanted and what I did not want. I did not want boxes stacked in my garage. I did not want to buy thousands of dollars in inventory. I did not want to deal with packing orders, shipping delays, or returns. I wanted to create something useful, the experience I already had. And that is where digital products started making sense to me. Now, I do not get caught in the term digital product. Let me break it down for you. A digital product is simply a resource someone receives and receives it electronically. Like reading a book, instead of getting a book, they get a PDF from a book or a link to a book that they could review that link in an email or in a PDF version. It could be a guide. It doesn't have to be a book. It can be a guide, a spreadsheet, a fillable planner, a workbook, a template. Nothing has to be shipped because the customer, receives the file digitally. Now let me show you where many Gen X women overlook a valuable idea. Think about your job. What did you create because the official company system was a hot mess? Maybe you created a spreadsheet to keep your team organized like I did. Maybe you made a checklist because new employees kept missing the same steps as they got started. Maybe you created a script for difficult customer satisfaction phone calls. Maybe you built a planner to manage appointments and deadlines or caregiver responsibilities if they were taking care of your elderly parents. You may see that this is just something I made for work, but someone else may see it as a resource that helps them solve a frustrating problem that they're having faster. This is the opportunity, not copying private company documents. That's not necessary. Not sharing confidential information, not taking something your employer owns. No. I'm talking about using the knowledge and the problem-solving skills that you have developed in your career over the last 10, 20, and 30 years. Let me give you 3 examples. First, an organizational template. A Gen X woman balancing work, elderly parents, doctor's appointments, medications, family responsibilities could create a caregiver schedule template based on what she has learned managing those responsibilities. A second one is a beginner-friendly checklist. Someone with years of human resource experience might create an interview preparation checklist that helps job seekers organize their search, their questions, follow-up, and preparation. Third, a small business resource. Someone who spent years in administration and sales, like me, or customer service might create a follow-up tracker, onboarding checklist, and simple contact planning templates for small business owners. That's what I did. Notice what all 3 have in common. One person, one frustrating problem, one useful solution. This is the magic. This is how I want you to think about your first digital product. Not, how can I create something huge? Wrong question. Ask, who do I understand? What problem can I help them solve? What simple resource would have to be made to make that problem solving easier? And here's where free tools can help. You can use AI tools such as ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity to organize your ideas and help to build the outline. Remember, this is important. AI is not the expert. You are. You're the one that's had 20, 30, or 40 years of lived experience creating this product. AI can help you organize the information only. It cannot replace the lessons you have learned over the last 20 and 30 years. Once you have your outline, you can use Canva or another design tool to create the guide, checklist, workbook, or template. Then you need a simple place to offer it. Depending on the features you need, the platform such as Beacons, Linktree, StanStore, or System.io may offer beginner-friendly ways to host and deliver those digital files. Check the current plans details and see which one fits best for your business. And no, you do not need to build a giant website before you begin. Absolutely not. You need one clear product that explains who the product is for, what problem it helps with, what is included, and how the customer receives it. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Jennifer, I am not good with technology. At 51 now, y'all, neither am I. That's not how I got started. After surviving almost 3 decades of mortgage technology changing, new systems, updated guidelines, and corporate software, as well as the malfunctions that come in the mortgage business, I realized something really important. Technology can be learned one step at a time. You do not need to be a master of the entire internet. You need to learn the next step that's in front of you. I help Gen X women over 50 learn from their experience how to build a beginner-friendly digital product online business. Not through hype, not through fake income promises, not by pretending it happens overnight. I teach the skills, the process, and the practical steps so you can make informed decisions about what fits in your life. Your action step today is very simple. Write down 3 tools, documents, systems, or checklists you have created at work to make your work life easier. Then ask yourself, who else is struggling with this? What would they need to know? Could I turn my process into a simple guide, checklist, spreadsheet, or template? That is where your first digital product idea may be hiding. And if you want help organizing these ideas, download my Freedom After 50 blueprint that's below, and it will help you identify who you want to serve, choose one problem to solve, and begin shaping a beginner-friendly digital product from your experience. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to take one of these ideas and build the first outline with AI, step by step. And remember, you're not starting over, you're starting with experience.